morning, students. We are back again with a new chapter, and the chapter name is Nouns. Okay. Many of you, after hearing the name of the chapter, must be thinking, nouns again. We have already done it in our junior sections, right? And what a boring chapter it is. But it is not boring. So let's continue with the video and let's see how much you really know about the chapter noun. Let's see it, okay? So let's move forward. So what can you see in this slide? You can see the definition, right? What is the definition saying? Definition is saying noun is a name of a person, place or thing. Okay? Something else is also written over there. What is it? Noun is equal to name. Can I say that? Please think over it, students. And while you are thinking, I'm moving forward and let's see what is there in the next slide. Okay. Now in this slide we are going to learn different types of noun. Let's see what are they. The first type of noun is proper noun. And let me give you some examples of proper noun so that you yourself can frame a definition. So let me see what are the examples. First example is Ram, Delhi, Taj Mahal and Bible. What are they? They are the names of person, place or thing, right? So what is it saying? What is the definition saying? The definition is saying that proper noun helps you specify things. Let's move to the next type of noun, that is common noun. The name itself tells you the definition, right? So what it should be? That it does not specify something. Okay. So let's take some examples. Examples are students. Which student I am calling? Any can come. If I send a boy to the class and ask him to call a student from say 7C, does he know which student to call? He can call anyone? Yes. The next one is city. Any city. The third one is books. Any book, right? Let's move to the next type of the noun, that is collective noun. Now it is a one word given to the group. It is called collective noun. When we give only one word to a group or a bunch of anything, right? So let's see. First group or first example is army. A group of soldiers, right? We call them army. We cannot call one person as an army, but a group of soldiers. Next, choir. Every school has a choir, right? What is a choir? A group of singers. They come in the morning assembly to sing the prayers and all those things, right? The next one is murder. A group of crows. Yes, a group of crows is called murder. Remember this. It's very interesting to learn these things, right? Hive, a group of bees. Okay. School, not your school. A group of fish is also called as school. Remember the movie Nemo? First part, where every fish is going to a school. Yes. So a group of fishes are called the school. Okay. Next, move to material noun. What is a material noun? Material noun are the names given to the materials like iron, copper, sand, water, milk, right? These are material noun because they are materials. You must be knowing them through your geography chapters, right? Let's move to the next one, that is abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? That we cannot touch, okay, but we can express, show through our action and show through our feelings. So first one is honesty, bravery, love, hate. Can you touch them? But they are feelings, they are actions, right? So this is what the types of noun comprises of. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Next, we are going to learn about countable and uncountable nouns. The name itself is suggesting the definition, right? Now, what will be a countable noun? Countable noun, a noun which can be counted with the help of what? Numbers. Easy. So let's see the definition. Things we can count using numbers. What is the next line saying? It can be singular or plural. If there is only one thing, it will be singular. If there is more than one, it will be plural. Let's see with the help of example. A dog. The article a signifies one. Okay. So how many dog? One dog. A man. One man. Next one is 3 bats. The number increased, right? From 1 to 3. So that's why we are using S to make it plural, right? So it is a plural countable noun. You can count them, but they are plural. 3 bats. Let's understand with the help of an example or example of a sentence. Sentence 1. I have a dog. How many dog? A dog. How many sisters do you have? Can you count your sisters? Your cousins, your siblings, can you count them? Yes, they are countable. So, those which you can count are countable nouns. Let's move to uncountable noun. The name is suggesting the definition. Let's see the definition then. Things we cannot count using numbers. Easy. We can use some or any with them. Now, I'm moving forward to the next one. Don't panic, I'm not skipping that. We will deal with any and some at the end, right? Okay. They usually do not have any plural forms. Okay. Uncountable noun does not have any plural form. They are themselves plural because they are uncountable. So let's see. Tea. Can we say teas? Can you count tea? Can't count tea. When we ask tea, we add a cup. We can count cups, right? A cup of tea, but we don't say a tea, right? Next one, water. Can you count water? Is there anybody who can count water? No, you can't count that, right? Sugar. You can't count sugar also, right? So they are uncountable nouns. Next, we'll deal with the sentences. I love to listen music. Music is countable? No, uncountable. Have you got any butter? We're using any with butter because butter is uncountable. And the second point said we can use some or any with uncountable noun. And I said I will deal with some and any the last slide. Okay. So it is unexplained here because we have to deal with it. So let's move to the next slide now. Students, in this slide you cannot see much changes, right? We have the same column of countable and uncountable noun. Okay. Now here we will learn how to frame singular and plural countable nouns. To frame a singular countable noun, articles like a and the help us. Let's see how with an example. A car. A helps you to tell you the quantity of the car. That is one single car. An orange. We use an here because of the vowel O, and it is also telling you the quantity, right? The earth. The helps you to specify something like the moon, the sun. And let's now learn how to frame plural countable noun. Now, singular noun can be changed into plural nouns by adding s, es, ies where at the end of a word. Let's see. For example, if a word is book. Book is a singular noun. If we add s to it, it becomes plural and becomes books. Box. One single box. When we add es to it, it becomes boxes and it becomes plural. Copy, C-O-P-Y, it is singular. If we add IES to it, becomes copies and it becomes plural. Let's move to the next slide and learn something more. Now, students, we have reached the slide which is my favorite slide in this whole video. Okay, so let's see why it is my favorite, because there are some lists in this. What are these lists? List of noun which always remain singular. This is the first list. Let's see which are these nouns which always remain singular. First one is furniture. We never write furnitures. Okay, if there is one furniture or more than one furniture, we will always say furniture, no furnitures. Poetry, whatever the number may be, it will always be poetry, not poetries. Baggage, no baggages. Luggage, no luggages. Scenery, no sceneries. Information will always be information, not informations. Next one, list of noun which always remain plural. These nouns always remain plural. For example, police, trousers, binoculars, cattle, scissors, and etc. Got it? Scissors. Why scissors? Because it has two blades, right? Now let's move to the next thing, that is list of nouns which appear plural but are singular. They are, this is a very unique one, right? They appear plural. They look like plural but they are singular. Let's see the first one. The first one is news. What is the full form of news? North, east, west, south. So it is singular, it is not plural. Next one is mathematics. S, but it is not plural. Mathematics is itself a singular and it is a subject. Politics, it's sound and it look plural but it is singular. Okay, now let's move to the next slide where we will learn the portion which I skipped in. We are finally in that slide which I told you that I will discuss it later. Remember the point number 2 of uncountable noun, which I left it there, right? Now here you can see few and little written. Okay, now few we use for countable nouns and little for uncountable nouns. Now let's see what the arrow is denoting. Arrow is denoting three kinds of few. Few, a few, and the few. They are drastically different from each other. Few stands for negative, that is hardly any, there's nothing. A few stands for positive, that is some amount is there which is appropriate enough. The few is not much but all, means whatever you have, everything. For example, you are left with some amount of your or some span of your life. Okay, that span of your life you want to spend in meditation. Whatever life you are going to be living from now on, you want to spend in meditation. So whatever you have, that all. Okay, that is the few. Same goes for the little, a little, and the little. Only the difference is one is used for countable noun and the other for uncountable noun. Let's see the next one, many and much. Same thing, many is used for countable nouns and much is used for uncountable noun. I hope you people have understood. Let's do some questions and that will clear your doubts. Okay, let's do the question, the next slide. Now students, let's solve some questions. You will tell me whether it is countable or uncountable. Okay. The first one is English. Is English countable? No. Uncountable it is, right? Students, is students countable? Yes, countable. You can count the number of students. Water, countable? No, uncountable. Sadness, is it countable? No, it is an uncountable noun. And what kind of noun it is? It is an abstract noun. How dash students are there in the class? What will you use? Many or much here? Okay. Can you count students? Yes. So remember, when do we use many and when do we use much? So here you will use many. Okay. The countable noun. Let's go to the movie. I have money. Dash money. Means if you can afford the movie, that means you have some money. So over here, what you will put? The positive one, remember, a little money. Can you count money? You can't count money. It is uncountable. That's why we are using a little instead of a few. You have to keep this in mind, okay? Next, Joe is always angry. That's why he has dash friends. If somebody is very angry always, will he have friends? I don't think so. If I'm always angry and I'm fighting with everybody, I will have more enemies than friends, right? So it is a negative thing. Okay. So what will be the answer? Few. Why few? Few is used with a countable noun. Why few? Because we can count friends, and Joe is not having many friends. He is having less number of friends. So few will be used as he is an angry person, right? Okay. Now here we end with our chapter, and we will meet you in the next chapter.